Hello, good people. We continue with the mysteries of the Balkans, Serbia. If you love mountain walks, visit this place. The pyramid-shaped peak of Mount Rtanj emits mysterious waves and sounds. On Mount Rtanj, there is an enigmatic summit that fascinates scientists, metaphysicists, futurologists, and ordinary people alike. At first glance, the Rtanj peak attracts with its pyramid-like shape, and anyone who has set foot on it and felt its unusual influence inevitably wonders what this place really is. In 2012, when a large part of humanity was gripped by hysteria that the end of the world, predicted in the Mayan calendar, would occur on the 21.12/2012, it was believed that Mount Rtanj would survive the apocalypse. Global media wrote about this saving mountain, and hotels in the area were fully booked. At that time, it was widely circulated that Arthur C. Clarke knew the place well and even called it the navel of the world. Mount Rtanj is part of the Southern Carpathians. It is not large, and its highest pyramidal peak is 1516 m. Whether it is a creation of nature is the most frequently asked question, one that still awaits an acceptable answer, somewhere between reality and mystery. For many, such a perfectly geometric pyramid shape could hardly have been formed naturally under the influence of natural forces. Moreover, the proportions of Rtanj are puzzling. The northern ridge is 3 km long, the southeastern is half as long at 1.5 km, and the southwestern is again half of that, 750 m. The ratio between them is 4:2:1, and exactly the same ratio exists between the elevation from the base of each side to the summit. The longest side begins at 1,000 m above sea level, the second at 500 m, and the shortest at 250 m. Over the years, various studies have been conducted, conclusively showing that the mountain emits electromagnetic waves at 28 kHz, low-frequency sound waves and ultrasonic waves. In the last 6 years, Rtanj has been the subject of systematic research by various teams organized by the Center for Research and Ecology, the Spirit of Rtanj. In 2013 alone, 5 research expeditions and scientific conferences were held, the last at the end of December. The most interesting are the results of the so-called Rtanj Experiment 2013, conducted from August 2 to 11, involving 20 scientists from Canada, Russia, England, Italy, Finland, Serbia, Slovenia, and Bosnia and Herzegovina. The main experiment lasted 60 hours under the leadership of Prof. Dr. Slobodan Mizrak from Zagreb, and the equipment used weighed 500 tons. The results have not yet been published, but the preliminary conclusion is that Rtanj is a phenomenon requiring further expeditions, and the international team will continue working to unravel its mystery. However, the Center, the Spirit of Rtanj, released some measurements to the media. Prof. Mizrak once again confirmed that a constant electromagnetic wave with a frequency of 28 kHz is emitted from the peak. At the same time, Prof. Paolo de Bertolis from Italy measured low-frequency sound waves of 22 Hz at the summit, audible to the human ear and resembling breathing. Sound engineer and infra and ultrasound analysis specialist Heikki Savolainen from Finland detected, in the first recordings, a signal with a frequency of 40 K's at the base of the northern slope. Electrical engineer Goran Marjanovic established that the electric field at the base of Rtanj was 2 to 3 times stronger than average, and at times instruments showed a complete absence of an electric field. What the source of these electromagnetic and sound waves is, and where it is located, remain unanswered questions. Until answers are found, speculation continues. The most popular theories claim that within the mountain lies an ancient pyramid or an extraterrestrial craft. Adding further mystery is the fact that a cloud almost always hovers around the summit, resembling a halo on sunny days. The power of this place was discovered centuries ago, when 9 monasteries were built in the area, 3 of which remain to this day. The mystery of the peak continues to attract thousands of hikers, and mass ascents are organized every year, one in summer and another in winter around Christmas, which Serbs celebrate on January 7. In the latest organized ascent on January 11 this year, around 1,000 tourists from across Serbia participated, as well as 13 Bulgarians from the Vedin Tourist Society, Bononia, who personally experienced the spirit of Rtanj.